This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. I like how you're laughing too.
Well, it's funny.
So I have an idea that's based off of an idea that a viewer suggested to me, okay? That was good.
And I want to run it by you guys. Let's see how you guys feel about this. So, here's the deal. As you guys know, last week, I did my special 10th anniversary retrospective streaming event, where for an entire day, I went back in time, and we together watched back a lot of classic content, including things like all the problems I had against Deathstroke when I played the original Injustice game 5+ years ago. Do you want to play the fucking game? The whole entirety of Project 7, with me doing special behind-the-scenes commentary on it, looking back at some of my friend request ridicule and original reviews and vlogs and the like, looking back at some classic playthroughs and the like. So it was a very fun event, okay? It's been a very fun event. I really enjoyed it. You guys seem to enjoy it. The views on YouTube are doing pretty good. Everyone seems to be very positive about this retrospective event that I did, okay? And I've been getting some very positive feedback saying, Phil, you know, we actually really liked seeing you do that. Instead of just doing this like as a special anniversary event, why don't you set this up as something you do maybe every month or every other month? Maybe you could even do it as like a stream subs goal, where you hit your sub goal for the month, you do this as a one day, you know, every couple of months. People can nominate on stuff they want to see you go back and commentate over from your past, right? And I was like, you know what? Okay, fair enough. That does make sense, I think. But here's the thing, and this is kind of why I want to run it by you guys. The things that were for that special 10th anniversary event were kind of a special situation. So, for example, you wanted to see me commentate on the Deathstroke matches in Injustice because you wanted to know what was the deal with Deathstroke. Why was he such a pain in the ass to beat in that game at launch? And I was able to watch the matches back and analyze the matches and tell you guys what was actually happening. So for the first time, a lot of people understood why Deathstroke was such a pain in the ass in that game, rather than when I originally played it, I was just basically raging constantly and not really saying anything coherent, right? Or, for example, when I was doing the Project 7 stuff, we would watch Project 7 together, and I would stop and pause and give you insightful behind-the-scenes commentary on, oh, okay, this was something that, you know, John thought up and put into the episode and ended up working out really well, or, you know, here's what happened, this was my piece of equipment that I had lying around the house, while this is the stuff that these guys brought in, and, you know, here's some props. You know, basically, I did a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff you never knew about Project 7, so if you didn't see that yet, I strongly recommend you check out those videos on DsPgaming on YouTube. They're live now. You can watch them on demand. So that was great. But my question is this. What other kind of stuff from my past would you maybe like to see me do commentary on? Because I'm not exactly sure that I have, you know, a body of work that could give you that kind of insight. Like, most of the stuff I put out there is raw gameplay, right? Which is great, but the raw gameplay, how unnecessarily would I tell you, oh, you know, this is behind-the-scenes stuff. Really, there's not a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff when it comes to the raw gameplay. You're just seeing my live reactions to what's going on in the game, right? So, I don't know. Like, I like the idea. I do like the idea of maybe every other month or something having a special event or a special day where I look back and we go to, you know, stuff from my 10-year legacy and we watch it together and I commentate on it. But I just want to make sure that this would be something that you guys would be interested in and it would retain interest. Not that we do it once or twice so you guys get bored of it and never want to see it again. You know what I mean? Like, this was a unique thing last week when I did it for the first time. People really liked it. But if I make it a regular thing, are people going to just be like, well, the appeal is gone? You know what I mean? So I guess we'll see. I want to get your feedback. All right? I do. I want to get your feedback.
It's greed. It's greed. Greed is massively strong. I have no fucking self-control. Continuing on. The next cheer was from Tazariel. He says, if we become patrons, can we vote for no more Street Fighter V? It's such a tilting negative time. Much prefer the positivity of stuff like Dragon Quest XI and such.
Well, Tazariel, as much as I understand what you're saying, because honestly, I do not like Street Fighter V as a game. I just don't. Now, I'll be honest, I've played it over the past month pretty consistently. And not to say that it's grown on me, but at least now that I kind of understand a lot of the shit in the game, at least I can play it and win matches, you know what I mean? And at least I understand it better. I still don't like it, but I'm definitely at a better place with the game now than I was when I really didn't understand it and I'd play it in rage and everything and not know what the fuck's going on, okay? But the bottom line is, right now, there's no other fighting games. Like, I was loving the Street Fighter Classics collection until basically people stopped playing it altogether, and it's very hard to even get any matches in it anymore. So people have been, you know, asking me for years to go back to Street Fighter V, so I did. And if you actually watch the Street Fighter V streams, you would notice attendance is good.
Views, views, views. I don't want to be Mr. Views. I don't want to be all about the views. Anything for this, right?
Like, people always show up, people hang out, people seem to really enjoy the Street Fighter V streams. Even though I hate the game, people love to see me play it, okay? So, you know, that being said, I am a variety streamer, okay? I strive to put out a variety of content on a weekly basis, and having the Street Fighter V streams as part of that variety, you know, maybe playing it 1 or 2 times a week for a shorter stream has really worked out, in my opinion. It's ended up being more productive than say, oh, I'm just not going to play any Street Fighter, right? It's been good.
I'm hypocritical. Very, very, very hypocritical.
The variety's been good. People who maybe like my fighting game content have started to come back to the channel to hang out with me more often, when in reality they used to just say, well, Phil doesn't like fighting games anymore, and they would just skip out, you know what I mean? I understand some people just hate it, because when you watch it, I rage a lot, being that I grew up as a competitive fighting game player. I've played fighting games since the day Street Fighter 2 came out in American arcades in 1991, so, you know, almost 30 years playing fighting games, you know, I have quite a lot of experience. When I play a subpar one like Street Fighter 5, it causes me to get angry and rage, okay?
Laugh, 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 joke, joke, rage, rage, laugh, 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 joke, joke, rage, rage.
However, I hear what you're saying. So that's why I don't really try to just do one kind of content, or I guess the better way to put it out is that's why I try to do it sparingly. Like, you notice I don't do Street Fighter 5 all the time, you know, and that would suck. Imagine if I was just one kind of streamer. Imagine if I was one of these guys who only play fighting games, and you would have to see me play Street Fighter 5 like every fucking day. That would drive me nuts, and that would probably drive you nuts. But thank goodness we get variety, right? And, you know, if you want to see the Street Fighter 5 stuff, come on by once or twice a week when I play it. If it's not your cup of tea, that's perfectly fine, right? You don't have to watch it. You can just come back for any of the many other streams that I do during the week that are not that kind of content. All right, so Tazariel, I hear what you're saying. It's not your cup of tea. However, there is a group of people who really like it, so we're going to keep it into the mix, for now at least. You know, you got to keep in mind, in 3 weeks, we got Soul Calibur 6, and if it's really good, maybe I'll play that more consistently as a fighting game, right? And phase out the Street Fighter 5 stuff. I guess we'll see what happens, all right? All right.
And then basically laugh at me. So they're not laughing with me. These are people who are here just to deride me and laugh at me, okay?
I'd like to introduce you all to Potion, who's in the background, and I'm trying to find a good place to put him, because I'm putting him in different places. He keeps falling. I want him to sit here. This is a little cool Beanie Baby cat with a pumpkin in his mouth, and he's actually cool. He's like, he's got like a metallic shine to him. I don't know if you can see the purple shine there on the webcam. It's really cool. Kat got this for me for the month. She says you can have this, you know, on webcam as like a decoration. I said, hey, yeah, it's one quick thing that I can do to make it a little bit more festive for Halloween, right?
You're not a very mature adult. Just talking about something that has nothing to do with the game, or not talking to me, just derailing with negative shit. Like earlier today, oh, where's Tutankhamun? He's not here anymore. No more support for Phil, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about that. I'm here playing games, having fun. If you're not here to watch me play games and have fun, then why the fuck are you here? Like, seriously, I don't want to hear about this shit. You know? Holy fucking shit. Relax. Some people just can't control themselves. Why am I toxic? Yep, I'm toxic. Guess what? I streamed for 10 years before Tut ever showed up, and I'll be streaming long after he's ever showed up. I appreciate his support, but it's not the end-all be-all if he decides he doesn't want to be here anymore. But that's what I mean, chat drama. Let's make the whole chat about that. Then I speak up and I was like, stop doing it. And people are like, oh, Phil's the Nazi in the chat. Like, grow the fuck up. A lot of people are here to enjoy the game, not to be dicks. Oh, you're getting salt, 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 salt. It's, oh, even now, again, my mouth overpowered with salt flavor. Cat, you need to get out now. That place is toxic.
Do you know there's like a guy in our group right now who's like streaming this whole thing? He's sort of like semi-famous.
Oh, yeah, I think that's Darkside Phil. He was the guy that got caught for masturbating in front of children. Yeah,
Okay,
Darkside
so
Phil,
in front of children.
he was caught masturbating. I think he's like 35 years old.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he was masturbating in front of children
That's
on
right.
YouTube live stream. Hilarious. He's like
He's
he's a
twitching.
pervert or something. I think he's a
That's
pervert
right, I'm a
or
huge
something.
pervert, guys. That's all I do. I just masturbate constantly in front of children. You're absolutely right. That's
You
what I'm
got
known
caught.
for.
You got exposed for doing that. That's
I got
That's like-
completely exposed.
yeah,
Absolutely.
you did. You didn't
I
even
know
know the
you could
camera
do-
was
You
on.
know
Are
every
you
inch of
the
every
guy?
inch of my dick
Are
and
you the
balls, right?
guy?
You know
Are you
every
the
inch of my
guy?
dick and balls.
It's the guy watching his Twitch.
Is that really him? Is he the
Yes.
one that got caught? Matt?
Yes.
Really? He was the guy that got caught masturbating in front of children. I think he's
I'm
like
literally
30.
watching his
That's
He's
Twitch
like in his
right
30s
now.
or something. He's in his 30s and he did that in front of children.
That's right. Yes.
But
On-
I've
on
seen so much.
purpose.
I'm a fan.
What?
I don't know what to say.
Of course. Of course, and I did it on purpose. That's why I'm still on Twitch and I'm still on YouTube and not banned, right?
Yeah, so you didn't get banned, you didn't get fired from any MCNs or anything, right?
No.
You didn't get fired from the cinema? No?
No. No, I didn't.
No? Oh, you didn't,
No.
you didn't get released? And what about Lavaria? Lavaria,
Oh
what did
my
they do?
god.
They dropped you.
No, they
cut you
didn't.
when they found out that video. And I really feel bad for Leanna because she seriously has mentally
Oh my God.
problems.
Here we
And I
go.
feel bad
Oh,
for
this
her.
is really
I feel bad
personal.
for her because Leanna is innocent and you're the one.
Here we go. What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a racist. Phil's a scammer. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.